I'm stuck at the gate and they won't let me
It's
through.
not just the two of us anymore.
See you soon.
The last holiday period reached a whopping 95 deaths. 60% of those were alcohol-related. Maxwell Hume from the Pleasant Falls PD stated that alcohol-fueled violence and car wrecks have become a huge problem. How much needless death does there need to be before we curb our vices? If you suffer from addiction, seek help now. It's fine in moderation, but when your addiction affects the lives of those around you, it's time to do something about it. And in other news, City Hall was vandalized last night. The graffiti
1st of
reads,
June,
"Who put it in the
1990.
Witch Elm?" Being a small
asked him
town,
today
we don't
what he
usually
does
have to
down
deal
there.
with vandalism.
He just stared at
Message
me
is very
silent and with
specific.
pure hatred.
To an unsolved
I don't
murder from
understand how this
1943,
happened.
where human remains were found
I
inside
don't
a
know
witch
him anymore,
elm.
and
The
sometimes he
remains were found
scares me.
43 years ago.
He spends all of his
Question,
time in
why
that
now?
basement.
Police have no suspects
Next
or
time he does a
motive,
beer
but say
run,
it's
I'm
likely
gonna
that
sneak
some of our
down there
youths
and
came
look
across
for
this
myself.
story and are simply acting out.
Trust
Looking
Gary.
into the history of this message
No,
has us all
living with
intrigued.
isn't Gary
Who did
anymore.
put her in the witch elm?
I have
On
to
a
keep
brighter
Maggie
note,
safe.
if you're planning a wedding,
There's
Pleasant
nothing
Bridal
else.
is having a 50% off sale. We all know weddings can be expensive, so a sale like this could see you grab the wedding dress of your dreams at half off. Holiday period reached a whopping 95 deaths. 60% of those were alcohol-related. Maxwell Hume from the Pleasant Falls PD stated that alcohol-fueled violence and car wrecks have become a huge problem. How much needless death does there need to be before we curb our vices? If you suffer from addiction, seek help now. Fine in moderation, but when your addiction affects the lives of those around you, it's time to do something about it. And in other news, City Hall was vandalized last night. The graffiti reads, "Who put her in the witch elm?" Being a small town, we don't usually have to deal with vandalism, but this message is very specific. to an unsolved murder from 1943, where human remains were found inside a wych elm. The remains were found 43 years ago. Question, why now? Police have no suspects or motive, but say it's likely that some of our youths came across this story and are simply acting out. Looking into the history of this message has us all intrigued. Who did put her in the wych elm? On a brighter note, if you're planning a wedding, Pleasant Bridal is having a 50% off sale. We all know weddings can be expensive, so a sale like this could see you grab the wedding dress of your dreams at half off.
If you're hearing this, I am dead. It wasn't always like this. I had everything. Bright future, love, happiness, a family. Then the darkness seeped in like a cold
Down from below.
I have seen the face of evil, and if there is one thing I've learned, the world you know is only the beginning. Karma's a bitch. And so I promise you this.
You will understand your sins and you will reap what you sow.